Hey, in case you know somebody or you see somebody have a seizure, check out this video. I'm going to break down some pretty basic things that you can do to help that person. Check it out. Another way to find out if she had a seizure or anybody has a seizure is if they urinated on themselves. If they bite their tongue, that's another cause of that's another sign that someone had a seizure. And the seizure can be caused by so many different things. Whether they have seizure history, whether they're on medications for it, whether they hit their head. There's so many different causes. So the best thing to do when someone has a seizure is this. You have a question? Oh. Yeah, Reynolds, dale para allá. So let's say I'm having a seizure, right? I'm shaking. What are you guys going to do? Besides cry? Call 911. What else? Any other suggestions? I'm shaking. I'm about to fall on the floor. What y'all going to do?
We should lift them on the floor.
There you go. Exactly.
Turn your head to the side. I don't want you on your
Yes, ma'am.
You bite your tongue and you choke.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. And like she said something very important. You can choke on your tongue and you should put the person on their side. Because if you that's why some people snore, because their tongue is obstructing their airway. So you want to put them to the side. And if for some reason they have to vomit, at least they're going to vomit, because you drool. People that have a seizure, they start drooling a lot. You know what I mean? So first thing you do, call 911 if you have time. Because sometimes you got to go help them first, lead them towards the ground. And the best way to help somebody is to use your stance, like a boxer stance. So if someone's going to fall, you don't want to hold them like this because you could fall with them. But if you hold them like this, then you could guide them towards the floor. You see it? Because if they're heavier than me, I could brace myself with this leg. All right? But if they're heavier than me and I hold them like this, then we could both fall backwards. So that's one portion of it. A person has a seizure, first thing you need to do is, if possible, call 911, have them sit down, then lay down and put them on their side, just like the young lady said. And to confirm that they have a seizure, you'll see someone shaking really, really hard. And you'll see that if you check their private area, they most likely have urinary incontinence, which basically means they lost control of the sphincter that retains the urine until you go to the bathroom, because they're unconscious. Now, what you need to focus on when the person has a seizure, they have this time that's called postictal. Postictal means that they're not going to wake up immediately. They're going to have the seizure and last 10 to 15 minutes not knowing who they are. Right? Not knowing who they are, not knowing what they're doing, and not knowing where they are. Copy?